Marcus still remembers the balance on the screen that night. It began with a phone call late in the evening. His sibling sounded different. Not distressed, just smaller. There had been a mistake. A loan taken during a period of confidence. A business idea that did not hold. Interest accumulating quietly. They didn't ask directly for money. They asked for advice, for perspective, for time. After the call ended, Marcus opened his savings account, looked at the number, calculated what would remain. He transferred the amount the next morning, not as a loan, not with conditions, just enough to close the account entirely. His sibling cried when they found out, promised repayment, spoke about fairness. Marcus said it wasn't necessary, said it was done. They agreed not to mention it to anyone else, especially not to their parents. It would only complicate things. Family gatherings continued as normal, shared meals, shared jokes. No one referenced money. Years passed. His sibling recovered, built something steadier. Occasionally, when finances were discussed casually at the table, there would be comments about responsibility, about careful planning, about who had always been sensible. Marcus stayed quiet, not correcting anything, not seeking recognition. The transfer remained a private detail between them. At first, it felt clean, an act of support. But over time, something shifted. Not resentment, more like distance, an imbalance that could not be acknowledged. His siblings sometimes offered advice on investments, spoke confidently about risk. Marcus listened. He did not remind them of the closed account. He tells himself it was the right thing. It prevented shame, prevented tension. But he also knows it changed the shape of the relationship. One of them knows a version of the other that the rest of the family does not. And that knowledge sits quietly in the background. Marcus has never brought it up again. Not because he regrets it, only because once generosity becomes visible, it becomes something else. So it stays where it started, in a late-night phone call, a bank transfer completed before breakfast, and a silence that has lasted longer than the debt ever did.